This story sheds light on toxic relationships. What happens when your ex suddenly accuses you of betrayal, even though he disappeared without a trace? Discover how true love and honesty can change your life, while others only gossip. Stand up for your truth, leaving the past behind. This is Real Talk Tales, the channel where I share real people's stories. I'm 21, and I supposedly cheated on my boyfriend, who is 23, thinking our relationship was over, and I don't know how to fix it. I was with Derek for a year. We always went to parties. At some point, I got tired of that party scene and other things. I admit this was partly because my dad constantly emphasized that I needed to take life seriously. So, I stepped away from that lifestyle and went to college with my parents' support, which Derek didn't like. He said, "Suddenly, you're not the same person. You think you're better than us." He stopped inviting me, thinking I was constantly judging them. He discouraged me and just dragged me down. I should have broken up with him, but I thought I was in love and kept trying to make it work. Eventually, he started communicating with me rarely, almost stopped visiting, calling, and began ignoring me until 3 months passed without us seeing or talking to each other. I missed that this meant we were over. A few weeks later, I met a nice guy who asked me out on a date. And I agreed. We've been together for 2 months now. A few days ago, Derek unexpectedly showed up at my apartment and started yelling and insulting me. He said his friend saw me with another guy and showed a photo of us kissing. It was an unpleasant argument. I assumed we had broken up. He gave a whole speech about how I was wrong. Keep in mind, at that point, Derek and I hadn't spoken in over 5 months. Some friends and other people started looking at me differently. I never considered myself a cheater, but apparently I am. My current boyfriend hasn't left, but we need to talk. How can I fix this? Viewer comments. First set. He deliberately ignored you for months, showed no interest in your life, and basically disappeared. How can he demand any explanations or loyalty from you if he was the one who ended the relationship long ago and didn't have the courage to say it directly? I wouldn't blame you here. It's more that he knowingly avoided taking responsibility. This is a classic example of a toxic relationship, when someone doesn't want to let you go but also can't be with you in a healthy way. I disapprove of Derek's behavior. This is just immaturity on his part. He ignored you, and when you found happiness with someone else, he suddenly remembered you. You did everything possible to maintain the relationship, but when there's no communication, it's hard to know what the other side feels. Talk to your current boyfriend and explain the situation. Update 1. Thank you so much for the support. I've read most of the comments and am truly grateful. Just a few things I forgot to add. The reason for the lack of contact was that I begged him to go out. I went to his place, planned things together. He never initiated anything in our relationship, and I chased after him like a confused puppy until I got tired of doing all the work. So I decided if we were going to spend more time together, he should reach out to me for a change. But he didn't, and here we are. I didn't even block him. He could have contacted me any time. Honestly, if I hadn't met my current boyfriend, I might have even taken him back. I was weak and blinded by what I thought was love. But I'm working on it. Either way, I'm not going back to him. I'm happy with the guy I have now. It's just this label of being a cheater or being called one, and everyone not in the know thinking so, that really bothers me. Right now, I'll secure my relationship with my current boyfriend first before trying to put out fires. When my new boyfriend asked me out, I didn't even hesitate to say yes. Now, my ex is playing the victim. I'm sharing this story because I want to be transparent. I think I could explain this to anyone who asks and wants to listen. I just feel bad thinking that I might have been an actual cheater. Comments, second set. He ignored you for months. He didn't deserve the dignity of a formal breakup. Notice that your obviously pretty lousy friends are happy to ignore you. You've changed your life. You don't want to be like your ex anymore. So maybe that means that over the many months of silence, you officially broke up. No, folks. If someone doesn't talk to you or see you for 3 months, they're breaking up. You could have cut the thread officially, but what would that have done? Just given him another chance to belittle you. It doesn't matter what he thinks or what his friends think. It seems to me that what your friends think is important. But if they're on his side, they're not really your friends. For 3 months, he ignored you, and you ended up. If I were you, I'd do a counterpost saying he ignored, didn't respond to calls or messages, that he effectively broke up with you. There's a principle I live by. Don't start problems. There won't be any. You don't air dirty laundry, but by sharing the story on social media, you protect your reputation. This story is an important lesson about communication and mutual respect in relationships. The ability to understand when it's time to end a relationship is key to personal happiness. If one side has stopped showing interest and maintaining the connection, it may signify the natural end of the relationship. It's also important to let go of the past and build a future with someone who truly supports and values you. Remember, don't worry about what others might think or say, and stand up for your own truth. Thank you for watching this incredible story with us. If it was interesting or valuable to you, like and subscribe to the channel so as not to miss the next stories.